Howdy, folks. Pawpaw back with you. Hope everybody's doing good. Getting kind of chilly here. It's like 40 degrees here today, and Thursday it'll be down into 17 degrees. Man. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about people pissing on your fire or naysayers. I'll give you a couple of examples. Uh, Back in the day, I guess this is like early 90s, I was driving a truck and Nana was stay at home mom. So I'm out on a run and I get home a couple of days later. I walk in the door. She's got this computer, tore all to pieces, scattered all over the floor. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? She said, well, I'm going to fix this and I'm going to start my eBay business. I'm going to sell online. It's like, girl, you better go see if you get your money back for this thing, because it ain't looking good. About a week later, after she ordered some parts and put everything back together, she got a computer going. So I could have easily pissed all over that fire. I mean, put it out. Could have, just kept nagging her about it, and she would eventually give up. But guess what Nana's doing now? 20 years later, 20, shoot, 25 years later, probably. Anyway, she is still selling on eBay. Not only eBay, Posh, Macari, Amazon, Amazon KDP. Uh, she does all right. I mean, she's not getting rich doing it, but she was able to be a stay-at-home mom and raise two awesome boys. They're both grown and gone, but she was able to attend school functions and wrote her own schedule basically. And yeah, glad I didn't put out her fire. I'll give you another example. Me and a friend of mine working in a prison, a correctional facility, better way to put it. But one day we go through turnout and we're headed to our assigned positions. I was assigned to the South Gym, security in the South Gym, and he was assigned to a crash gate. A crash gate is where, like, if a fight broke out in the prison, you could shut down sections of the hallway or of the prison. So we're headed down to our assignments, and when you're working in a prison, hearing silence is not a good thing. So you hear all chatter and the hooping and hollering and what have you, and then all of a sudden silence. It make the hair stand up on the back of your neck because something's going on. And sure enough, dead silence all of a sudden. And I start looking around and I see this guy, he's stabbing this other guy the last time. The guy falls to the ground. Lebo, he was assigned to the crash gate we were about to go through. He grabs the crash gate, slams it. The crash gate we had previously walked through, it gets slammed. Now me, him, and I think it was a field sergeant were trapped between these two gates with this inmate, convict, convict, and he's got a plexiglass knife about that long. I ain't talking about no little small guy either. I'm talking 6 footish, 180, 200 pounds. Back then, I'm 150 pounds soaking wet, 5'6". But luckily, all he wanted to do was stab that guy. He didn't want to fight with officers or none of that. So he drops the knife and gets on the ground, puts his hands behind his back, which was awesome. So, long story short, the next day, my friend Lebo comes by. He said, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm doing pretty good." He said, "Man, I thought about what we saw yesterday all night long." He said, "I'm fixing to go to truck driving school." I was like, give me some details. I may be going with you. Well, we didn't go together, but we both ended up going to the same school. And he went first, So I'm telling the guys I'm working for, and I'm telling my boss, my yeah, yeah, my boss, that I'm probably soon going to be turning in my resignation and want to drive a truck. He's like, "Oh man, you can't make any money driving a truck. It's yeah, that's a iffy business there, man. You don't want to try that." So I think I drove 14, 15 years. Made a good living. Had to be away from home a lot, but it is what it is. Uh, don't let people piss on your fire. You know, if you got something you want to do, give it a shot. You know, I have several other examples, but I don't want to make the video too long. But I'm thinking my demographics, as far as my listeners, my subscribers, are probably older in age. Life's short. Yeah. If you got something, I mean, like on a whim one time, I started a fishing business, a guide business. We had a great time, made some money. Hurricane came through and messed all that up, but I mean, just little stuff like that. I mean, in the state of Texas, if you want to be a fishing guide, $128 to get a license. You don't need crazy insurance or nothing like that. But I mean, just little stuff like that. Start a YouTube channel. I mean, if you got grandkids, you start a YouTube channel now. 15, 20, 25 years from now, they're going to be able to go watch your videos. That's kind of why I'm doing this. But don't let people piss on your fire. Like, subscribe, share. Appreciate y'all. Pawpaw out.